Hi everybody, it's Leanne, Jen Mama, reporting to you live, or halfway live. I came on here to make this video because my moo's been helping me out, and so has Jennifer Hamelin. Um, I kept up with her the most while I was on vacation, and so she knew what was going on, but so let's start at the beginning. Vacation. It really was a vacation. My niece got married on June 27th, and so that's a Friday. The Tuesday of that week, my dad and stepmother came to stay, so they'd be here for the wedding. And so we went out to eat a lot and hung around, and I looked at all his art. He brought a lot of art to give away, photography and stuff. And we talked about people. Yeah, I guess families do that. Anyway, yeah, we talked about people. And we went shopping for a few necessary items, and they they brought their own food. Wasn't that nice? Well, I think they eat differently than we do, but that was so nice of them. And the landlady, manager, who I found out doesn't work here anymore, but she's so nice because she gives me things for letting me use her parking space, and she brought over the most scrumptious food. It was so good. This time it was chili rellenos, but she's brought over other really good stuff too. But anyway, so she got to meet the folks, and so then on Friday, so I don't know if you remember, I was in such a snit the week before that, trying to find out where everybody was staying. I was the go-between between my mother and my father, who my mother hates my father. And I don't think my father hates my mother, but my stepmother really rather not have her in the picture. Anyway, so I had to carry all this information and relaying information back and forth, and I was not real happy about that, and I let a few people know. So, anyway, they got here and everything was fine. Oh, and the neatest thing was I was almost hysterical, and I confided in one of my haters. And she really helped me through. She really did. She's a sweetheart. Thanks, Lisa. Thank you so much. Anyway, she's a sweetheart. We never friended each other, but I think that's okay. Yeah, that's fine. Anyway, had a great time with the folks. We went up to the lodge up on Mount Tam up there. It's a hiking lodge, and we always rent it for family reunions and special family gatherings, like my niece's wedding. And I'm going to put a picture up of my niece and her husband. And they're all over their own Facebooks anyway, but I'll put up a few pics hopefully in this video. And so I think I stayed there up at the lodge 4 days, and it's a little lodge on top of the Mount Tam, and on a good day you could see the ocean. So you see, people, I really did go on a week's vacation. I really, really did. I was not lying. I was not covering up. I really had a vacation. But then, as planned by myself and my doctors, I did go into the hospital for diagnostic testing. Now, I'm sure you all know that taking a test can be a real bitch. Doesn't matter what kind of test it is. It could be a math test or, a medical test or something like that, it's gonna make you feel bad, right? So, okay, hold on. I'm talking too fast. The vacation part of this hospital stay is, number one, I was in San Francisco. Okay, people, I was in San Francisco. I mean, I live here, but vacation, I was in San Francisco, and I got to go across the Golden Gate Bridge to get there. I got waited on hand and foot. I didn't have to cook. As a matter of fact, it wasn't even like hospital food. I got to order from, it was like 6 or 7 different little cafe or, restaurant type places, but that was food service. It was so cool, and the food was real food. And they cooked it like you wanted it. They didn't bring it if you didn't order it. Okay, they took such good care of me. They did. I knew they were going to have to put me to health. I knew I was going to do health. I've had this test before, 8 years ago. It's hell. And it was a lot worse this time. I think some older, but also they were more aggressive, which I wanted. The first thing I had was my MRI, and they had to turn the vagus nerve stimulator off for that because the magnet machine and my magnet affect each other, and something heats up, and the machine heats up, or both, but it could cause serious damage to or near it. So it got turned off, and that's a good thing because that's one step to provoking a seizure, which is the point. After that was over, I got to check in. They gave me pajamas, hospital pajamas, no open back, don't look at my crack type of gown, hospital pajamas. So, every day, and they bathed me and everything, and I got to take a little shower when I was done. Well, it took them 2 hours, but they got all the electrodes on my head, and some of these things here is irritation from the electrode gel. They had to keep gelling it because it would crack up and dry. And so after a while, it just itched me so bad I couldn't leave it alone. And they put that see-through Band-Aid, like a second skin bandage on it, and I scratched it through there. And so that's my fault, really. There was nothing they could do, but I scratched it and scratched it. And so, but I stood over the second day. They took everything off, and it doesn't do anything now. It's almost gone. See, it's gone. So it was hell. They cut me off cold turkey on every single medication that day, and I don't remember. I think I had the bad seizure the same day, but don't quote me on that. But I told him it was coming. I told him all about my aura. The doctor, I have an epileptologist. This is good. This is the people who study seizures, okay, not to treat them. So I had 2 epileptologists, but one of them was the one that always came to my room. And see, I go to be continued.